This is Jessie, JJ4, on the morning of November 12th. But Jude is awake as well, and she was awake during our sleeping hours because she had a dream. And I know that this was a Jude dream, and possibly a little bit of me too, because we were working in a building with some men that we work with right now. And they are two Indian men. And they have been quite rude to everyone. They're our bosses now. Like the one that's right above us, he does have moments where he's kind and complimentary and plays a good cop, but then other times he's just so demeaning and abrupt and rude. And maybe it is a cultural thing, but it's not something that I'm used to and that I like. I don't like to be attacked when I'm not doing anything wrong except trying to find a solution, and my alarm went off. And just because I don't find the solution fast enough, I get berated. I don't like that. The one that's above him, the man that's above him, the boss, he is always rude and always, why wasn't this done yesterday? And he does occasionally give compliments, but in the very next breath, it's, this is what we need to do now, which I know that that's the way to get things done, but I don't know. I like a little bit more tact. And again, maybe it is the culture, but this is our culture. We are polite to each other, and we're not rude unless I'm in Brie mode. and I get in Brie mode when other people act like that. So, but in the dream, I was working in a big company, like a high rise, and those two men were there. And the one man, the younger one, was talking about how he was getting ready to go away to college, and he was nervous about it. And like throughout the dream, he would come back and he would mention the college, and then all the people that were working around, including the other man, would kind of snicker, and Jude didn't understand what he was talking about. And then he said, yeah, I've learned that at this college, the buffet is wonderful. My children will love this buffet that I've heard. Although I've heard there's, you have to get there early or there's not enough food. And I said, well, then I would always get there early. That's what Jude said. I would always get there early then. And he said, yes, that's what I'm planning to do. And everybody else was kind of laughing about it. And then I woke up and I realized that in the dream, they were not talking about college at all. They were talking about a detention center. And that he was worried that, or not worried, but making a joke about detention centers. And Jude is just so naive that she didn't understand that she was the butt of the joke. And that's kind of the way that she was, and that I am sometimes when Brie is not on guard. Jude especially does not understand sarcasm. She doesn't understand jokes. She doesn't understand things like that. And where these two men are currently, they have made her cry numerous times. Not only them, but this other lady that worked with us at first. And she was Indian as well. And it's been quite hard to separate that out, and because this is the first time that we've really worked with another culture in close proximity like this. Throughout my entire life, it's been either African Americans or Caucasian people. And then the cultures are different, but I have to remind myself that I'm overgeneralizing. But I'll tell you, I think we've got a little PTSD from this situation, because I'm still working with these men, and every time that I hear the older one talk, Bree comes rushing up. Like, if we know that he's going to be in a meeting, I mean, even talking about him right now, I can feel her rising up and trying to take over from me to discuss him and how scared Jude and I feel whenever he's around, because we're afraid that he's going to yell at us. And I keep forgetting to look at the green light, but that's kind of what I wanted to share. So I will be really glad when this job is over, because I do not like feeling like that. I would prefer to have peace and not feel like I'm always doing something wrong just because I didn't get it done yesterday, Oh, also, I don't know if you noticed or not, but I've got a bit of an eye infection. And when my headmates are fronting, no eye infection. This has been going on for about a month since fall hit pretty hard. But you can kind of see, like, so they do not usually have this going on. We think that Jude is more of the mind and Harper is more of the body, and that Bree was formed mainly from Jude, and that I was formed mainly through Harper. If that is the case, that would explain why physical issues affect me worse, and don't affect them as badly now that we are compartmentalized. Usually it's just in this eye, but today it's in this one as well.
The darkness inside you can make you feel so spicy. Your true colors, that's why I love